Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Lukaku. Drills one in. Lingard, and a shot! It's there!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pogba. And it's Young. Done very well to intervene.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Martial played into the middle. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Sanchez. Lukaku. Oh, he's broken through. Sanchez gets it back. And the Herrera. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku plays it forward. Alexis Sanchez. Aimed long and direct. Lukaku. And the Herrera. Pogba. Smalling cuts it out. Now it's Martial. He's pinged one through here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, great save, real class.
Lukaku sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
That'll be a throw-in. Ashley Young. And he's cut it out. And it's Juan Mata. Lobs it in gently. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's had a go! It's a goal!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Lingard. He's slid it, hits one! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Ashley Young. Going through. Herrera goes looking. Herrera. Valencia has come steaming up from the back for this. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Played towards the front men. And it's Juan Mata. Valencia. And the whistle goes for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back underway here. No reported change to either side during the break. Herrera. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Smalling. Matic. Ashley Young. Looking to shoot! This could fall anywhere! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Smalling boots it to safety. And it's Valencia. Matic. Ashley Young. Rashford. Alexis Sanchez. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. De Gea gets it upfield. Chipped through. Rojo positions himself well and cuts it out. Rojo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Needed a better pass there. And it's Sanchez. Rashford floats one over. Could cross it, and a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Pogba. Pogba. It's Pogba! Martial, who's made his mark on this game. He's got away. Ashley Young gets it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Sanchez battles to win it back. Sanchez cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate.
It goes for goal! And in it goes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ashley Young. Now it's Martial. Valencia. Smalling. Valencia. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well played, he saw that coming.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. And it's Martial. Rojo has it in a wide position, so what next? Fires it in low. Header, harmlessly behind.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Damian. Smalling. Forward it goes. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Just the keeper to beat Martial! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. Marcos Rojo.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
So that's it, it is all over. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. And it's Pogba. Valencia. Juan Mata. Out of play for a goal kick. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Alexis Sanchez.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Now it's Lukaku. It's a loose ball. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pogba tries a pass forward. Rashford, he's left his man. Oh, good interception. Smalling. Mata tries making a foray down the right. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's Rashford. Aimed long and direct. Martial. Ashley Young. And he's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Pogba cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lukaku gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Young. Well positioned to make that interception. Pogba. Now it's Sanchez. Matic goes looking. Matic has got himself a free kick. Rashford gets wrestled off the ball. Throw in. Pogba. Shaw. And it's Juan Mata. Played out to the right. Forward it goes. Phil Jones. Lukaku. Now it's Martial. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Lukaku. And the finish! This could fall anywhere! Shaw plays it forward. That's not going to make it. Rashford. Lukaku. Rashford. Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Martial just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and it...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So there was the first half. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Out wide to the right. Alexis Sanchez. Juan Mata. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been taken straight back. Big chance. Lukaku gets flagged offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Now it's Sanchez. Going through. De Gea gets it upfield. And it's Juan Mata. Matic, great challenge. Valencia cuts it out. Mata lobs it in gently. Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Lukaku. Martial shoots! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Baid. And the through ball is intercepted. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And he's made certain that won't get through. Pogba. And it's Lukaku. Pogba tries to get it forward quickly. Has he picked him out? He's got away. Lukaku. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Firmly met. Pogba goes looking. Played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. Ashley Young. Pogba. Lukaku. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. And it's Martial. Rashford. Is it in? It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
It's Alexis Sanchez! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Smalling was not to be moved. Pogba. Lukaku. Martial. Lukaku. Martial. Hits one! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Fires it in low. Rashford. Bailly does well there, alert. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Pogba. Rashford looking to get on the end of this. Meets it first time! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in, the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. He's through the middle. A hefty... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement? That is some save from De Gea! And it's hoisted clear. Matic goes steaming forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Sanchez. And there's a long ball. And that has put a stop to that. Matic. Out to the left it goes. Darmian hurtling down that right flank. Darmian. He's got away. De Gea deals with it effortlessly. Bailly. And that's that. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your reflections then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, that was close. Pogba. And it's Rashford. Lukaku. Shaw cuts it out. Martial. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Martial. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lukaku. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to...
Great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Out wide to the right. Martial is flagged offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Martial battles to win it back. And the Herrera. And it's Rashford. Alexis Sanchez. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Mata gets on the end of it and looking to shoot. Rojo knocks it away, tries to get it forward quickly. Matic does well there, alert. Martial tries running with the ball at his feet. Well weighted. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a promising ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Juan Mata. And it's Juan Mata. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Aimed long and direct. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Matic is now in the last chance saloon.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Mata. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Martial. Tries to dink it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got it on the right now. What's on? Bailly goes looking. De Gea gets it upfield. Rashford. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Herrera gets into the right position to intercept. Mata tries lifting it over. Flags up.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's whipped it in low. Forward it goes. Martial spreads it towards the left. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Can he? Martial! Whipped in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pogba. And he's made certain that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
Pogba encouraged.
And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Sure. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Herrera plays it forward. He goes long. Martial. It's Martial! That's a lovely try, but not to be.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Played back in. And the Herrera. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Rashford. Now it's Lukaku. Done very well to intervene. Juan Mata. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lindelof passes it forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good interception. Keeper goes long. Rashford. Lukaku plays it long. Timely intervention. And it's Martial. Now it's Juan Mata. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Martial. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Martial plays it forward. Can he finish? Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Lukaku really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Matic gathers from the goal kick. It's got through. Pogba! It's anyone's ball. Rashford. And that has been clubbed away. And it's been taken straight back. Pogba. Martial clips one through. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Martial. He's left his man. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Sanchez. Martial. Alexis. The shot's on! He scores! Finally the breakthrough! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Valencia is shot at goal! It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's... Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Mata. And help's available out wide. Alexis Sanchez has a hit! Yes! And surely that settles it. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not...
Up for the header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. In for a header! Great football, shot and save. Lukaku plays it out to the wing. Can he find a finish now? Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. So that's it, it is all over. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been Lukaku has a go! That is wayward. And the Herrera. Rashford going through. Rashford. He's gone for it! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Matic. Valencia. Now it's Lukaku. Martial. It's Martial! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Martial put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better luck next time.
And it's Pogba. Martial. That's a brilliant interception. Bailly goes looking. And the Herrera. Rashford. And a Herrera. Hit into the middle. Matic knocks it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Valencia. Surely. And that's been won straight back. Pinged forward. Lingard. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And he heaves it forward. And that's a throw-in.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Lingard. Needed a better pass there. And it's Herrera. It's got through to him. Valencia goes for a sweeping cross. Firmly met. Played down the flank. Look at the defender bombing forward. Shoots! Rashford. Lingard. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And the Herrera. Rashford tries to dink it in. The shot's on! Steered forward. And it's Herrera. Herrera goes long. De Gea sends that a long way. Hoists it high. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Under Herrera, encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bailly positions himself well and cuts it out. And he's cut it out. Phil Jones. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lukaku. Lukaku! He's done very well to get to that.
Lukaku really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Valencia battles to win it back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Herrera plays it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Plays it out to the wing. Dinks one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Matic with the slide tackle there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good interception. Rashford. And it's Lukaku. And a Herrera. Rashford. That intervention was very necessary. Lingard. He's left his man. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Matic tries to get it forward quickly. Good idea, just poorly executed. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Matic, great strength too. It's Martial! He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Strong punch. Ball's out on the left now. And it's Lukaku. Martial. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Jones plays it forward quickly. Now it's Lukaku. Martial hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Martial sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Smalling boots it to safety. Big chance here! He's gone for it! Keeper's not concerned by that. Done very well to intervene. Aimed long and direct. Martial. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Martial already, of course, on the score sheet. Matic cuts it out. He's picked him out. Lukaku has a pop! They've done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Lukaku versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And that has put a stop to that. Forward it goes. Oh, terrible mistake. Just brushed off the ball there. He's one-on-one! He's had a shot! And that's been levered clear. Can he deliver? Danger averted for now. Lukaku has got himself a free kick. Pogba gets it back.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Lukaku. Pogba. And the Herrera. He's pinged one through here. He's got away. Martial! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Played out to the right. He spotted the right. It's Pogba! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Decent looking ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Shapes the shoots. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Alexis Sanchez. Lobs it in gently. Well weighted. Lukaku going through. Rashford. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's there to cut it out.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Can he finish? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Nicely measured pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have Rashford has a shot! It's bounced out! Oh, didn't catch it right.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Pogba tried to play it through.
Pogba clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Clears it out of harm's way. Now it's Pogba. Forward it goes. And it's Pogba. Lukaku. Valencia. And he's cut it out. Herrera goes looking. Rashford. Juan Mata.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Martial. And that's been levered clear. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And it's Pogba. He slid it through. That's a brilliant interception. Herrera tries to get it forward quickly. Valencia gets it back. And the through ball is intercepted. Bailly. Valencia. Has he picked him out? Martial. Going through. Swept, going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rashford simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Pogba boots it to safety. Rashford. And it's Herrera. Played down the flank. Valencia. Well positioned to make that interception. Pinged forward. Rashford plays it forward. Lukaku hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Lukaku sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's hoisted clear. Aimed long and direct. Rashford goes steaming forward. Bailly does well there, alert. Pogba. Lukaku. Out wide to the right. Valencia. Shaw. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Martial. He's left his man. Martial drilled in low. Pogba. Forward it goes. Rashford. Juan Mata. That intervention was very necessary. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pogba, big chance! And he heaves it forward. Lukaku. He's got away. Lukaku. And he's whipped it in low. Smalling gets good distance on it. And it's Valencia. Valencia. Martial. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rashford. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Lukaku.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Matic. Plays it forward. Smalling. Juan Mata. Shots on! Smalling goes looking. And it's Lukaku. Shaw. Juan has a swing at it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Bailly knocks it away. Mata plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And it's hoisted clear. Breaks on here. Now it's Pogba. Smalling positions himself well and cuts it out. There's the through ball. Rashford beats the offside trap. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Matic gets into the right position to intercept. He's got away. Lukaku. Lukaku! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Pogba. Lukaku. And he's straight offside.
Lukaku only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
Pogba gets it back. Rashford tries to get it forward quickly. It's Lukaku! Shaw. Looking for space out wide. He's left his man. Pogba. Alexis Sanchez shoots! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rashford. Going through. And he's there to cut it out. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the...
Alexis Sanchez! It's a goal!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's gone for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Alexis Sanchez really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Great leap! What about it? And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bailly with the slide tackle there. Valencia has it in a wide position. Meets it first time! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Alexis Sanchez just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Gets up to head it! He should have put that one away. No way through there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Herrera. That's not going to make it. Forward it goes. Played back in. Rashford. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
It's Alexis Sanchez! Keeper's not concerned by that. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rojo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. Lingard! Oh, what a goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bailly gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, who knows, Peter, it may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
He's shaping up Griezmann! And that's been levered clear. And through to the goalkeeper. Kante plays it forward. Bailly plays it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. Lemar. And it's Griezmann. Rashford is the guilty party there. Conte. Lemar. And it's Lukaku. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Lukaku. Timely intervention. Conte. And it's Griezmann. Pogba proves too strong there. Bailly. Ashley Young. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Fires it in low. Lemar. Forward it goes. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann tried to play it through.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before.
Kimpembe with the foul. And he's there to cut it out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mendy goes looking. Mbappe. Mbappe! Jones tries to get it forward quickly. Jones very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann wanders offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Matic. Aimed long and direct. Lukaku. And he's cut it out. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And it's Lingard. Matic floats one over. think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Lukaku. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lukaku. Lingard. Cut out in the nick of time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Matic. Pogba goes looking. And it's Pogba. It's a brilliant interception. And he's made certain that won't get through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Matic. Lingard.
Lingard really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Conte. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Bailly cuts it out. Ashley Young. And it's Lingard. Ashley Young. Played in by Lingard. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Rashford. Still just a single goal between the sides. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Pogba tries to get it forward quickly. Lamar plays it out to the flank. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lamar really struggling to influence the game.
Look,
He's one-on-one, surely! Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And it's Lukaku. Pogba. Oh, that had to be more accurate. And it's been taken straight. He's gone for it! Now the counter. Played out to the right. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Sidibe. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Mbappe! And another time! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can...
Mbappe! Griezmann crosses in a low one.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
France making another change here.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Sidibe. Mbappe. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Going through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Has a swing at it! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
That has certainly made things interesting.
France surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
France have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Lukaku needed to come up with a better ball.
Lukaku clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?